Well, I was born at Hewlett, Wyoming in 1911. On November 26th, they said that the doctor come with team and sled to deliver me. And 8th grade, as far as I went in school, thought I was smart enough then and took off. Didn't leave home, but I didn't go to school any. I'd always liked them horses. I rode for 2 or 3 years bareback before I ever had a saddle. And I can remember the first saddle ever bought. Dad went to a sailing and bought a saddle and gave $20 for that saddle, and it was a pretty good kind of saddle, but a used saddle. Boy, I was proud of that than any new saddle I've ever had my whole life, my first saddle.
Cowboys are special with their own brand of misery.
If you're not captioning, you're missing 1/4 of your potential audience. That's because 1/4 of the population uses captions to gain access to your message. You could be missing 24 million people who are hearing impaired, 20 million immigrants who speak English as their second language, and millions of children and adults developing literacy skills, along with hundreds of thousands of foreign visitors. And now that captioning is built into every new TV set, there will be 21 million additional homes every year watching captions. Captioning is a cost-effective way to reach a bigger audience or just reinforce your message, even for viewers who are not deaf.
City Theater is one of the most intimate theater spaces in the city. It's really great to be so close to the action.
The South Side has it all. Restaurants, art galleries, shops, and now City Theater.
The best productions I've seen in Pittsburgh have all been at City Theater.
I like everything about City Theater.
You gotta see it.
You've gotta see it. City Theater, now live on the South Side.
This Family Works moment is brought to you by Health America.
30 years ago, Verna came to Pittsburgh from the warm Caribbean island of Tobago. Since then, she's raised 5 children, all of whom now play in their mother's band, Caribbean Vibes. Jean's a medical professional, Phil's a stockbroker, Rudy's in college, and Georgina is a saleswoman. Verna's successes as mother and band leader bring Caribbean warmth to Pittsburgh.
Health America knows the family works.
If you've had your fill of Phil, and Oprah's more than you can swallow, then trade a belly full for a belly laugh with WTAE's Afternoon Comedy Club. The fun starts at 4 with Who's the Boss?
Bingo! We have a winner!
Next, the kids from Head of the Class want answers to life's big questions.
Are we talking protons and neutrons or morons?
At 5, the laughs are on the house with the gang at Cheers.
A dead man! Sammy is a dead man!
WTAE's Afternoon Comedy Club, weekdays at 4.
How would you like to win some big bucks? It's easy with the Shop and Save Good Day giveaway. To enter, just watch your mail for Shop and Save's weekly circulars and return the entry form to any Shop and Save. Then tune in to Good Day Pittsburgh to find out what the cash prize is for that day and wait for your phone to ring. If you know the jackpot, it's yours. And if your name's drawn, you'll also be eligible to win one of 4 grand prize shopping sprees at Shop and Save. It pays to watch Good Day Pittsburgh in the Shop and Save Good Day giveaway.
This is Haiti, the western portion of a Caribbean island 600 miles from Miami. The 6 million people of Haiti are descended from African slaves who labored to make the island the most prosperous of the New World colonies in the 18th century. Today, it's the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. The average Haitian's income is less than $250 a year, and life expectancy is only 47 years. In Haiti's largest farming valley, hope for the future takes many different forms. A skilled team drilling a new water well. Another team planting a small tree. A skilled doctor saving the life of a child. and a health worker checking on the well-being of neighbor families every day. In a country where malnutrition and 19th century diseases still ravage the population, these dedicated people serve a hospital unique in the world, a hospital driven by a powerful mission: help life wherever you find it.
One mill was spared from the closings. It now employs almost 200 people. But over 7,500 jobs were lost when the mills closed in Duquesne and McKeesport. So the key issue here is jobs. The Mill Site Renewal Project is born of a new fire of the spirit that is kindling hopes for the rebirth of these two towns.
Some of the business people on this street here put their own money in to the tune of almost $300,000. Now that tells you something. These people have the feeling that we are going to be here.
It's the future coming. Instead of it at a standstill, we've got a chance to rebuild and go on.
Since 1988, the primary responsibility for making the future happen here has rested with Allegheny County and the Regional Industrial Development Corporation, or RIDC.
Come with me.
This year, Mr. Rogers takes his millions of little television neighbors on a long trip into the open arms of Russia's glasnost.
One of the things that's meant the most to me has been the chance to say to some people who I never knew, and I never dreamed that I'd get to know them, Budish li ty mój sąsiad, which means, won't you be my neighbor?
Mr. Rogers visited Moscow's television center with 8 other Americans to tape a show with Tatyana Vedenyeva, hostess of Russia's popular program, Good Night, Little Ones.
Bravo.
As a decision maker, you've got to create tomorrow's strategies today. Hidden among volumes of data are clues to the future. If only you could unlock the knowledge hidden in the data, see the patterns, get an accurate insight into your marketplace. You can. With Hikmah and your PC, you have a new strategic partner for the future. It evolved from both our mission to improve the quality of decision-making and a creative partnership with leading-edge software designers. The result is Hikmah puts an easy-to-use, flexible, fast, and inexpensive system directly in the hands of decision-makers like you. Hikmah converts data into knowledge to help you make solid strategic decisions.